just saying, like Satin for the end of the year, we have like a lot of stuff coming. I'd say we're gonna pop up shop. We're having a cipher. We have this art gallery we're putting on. So we're doing a lot.
Barbados or Toronto? Oh, fire.
So we're all going back home for a little bit. So trying to make some waves back home. Then, as I say, I have a project coming on with Surreal. I don't know when yet, but I'm making some waves on it.
Good for you, bro. I feel like I gotta make a trip to Barbados, bro. We gotta do some work.
100%. If you come now, I get you interviews, I get parties.
I'm down.
Girls, I don't know your situation.
Get it, bro.
Yeah.
We're versatile, man.
Okay. Versatile Vigilante, Young Vince, Uncle Vinny. We're outside today for real, man. We got the man, Lex Carter. How are you, brother?
Nice to meet you.
Appreciate you, man. It's a beautiful day.
A great day, man.
Down by the lake. Fucking excited to have this conversation. Love it, bro. So, yo, you reached out to me. I did a little background on you. Lurked the Instagram a little bit. Love to know, first of all, where you come from. So, where'd you grow up, first of all?
I grew up in Barbados. It's in the Caribbean. Not a lot of people know it, but Rihanna's hometown.
Yep.
Yeah, so I grew up there until I was 18, and then I moved to Canada. So for the last few years, I've been living in Canada, but always go back and forth to home, 100%.
Okay. How was the adjustment coming to Canada? That's a whole different climate, right?
Yeah, for sure. To be honest, I was so excited to just chase my dreams. I was even studying none of that. Like when I look back at people always tell me like it's so crazy that we just went over here. It's me and my boy by ourselves. Like we didn't know anyone. We had like no family. We just out here thugging it. But we are just focused on like what we were doing, and so it was good. And I didn't mind the cold too much until I was actually dealing with it. And then it was a little hassle, but I get through it every winter, so I'm still here.
It's part of the game.
Yeah.
Good for you, bro. So you came over with your buddy,
Just chasing soccer dreams.
Soccer dreams. Okay, so you're a soccer player growing up?
Yeah, I played soccer my whole life. And he got a scholarship to UIT, and I got one to Durham College, which are literally like the same school basically. So then we were just living together. So
That's in Oshawa, right?
Yeah.
So you went from Barbados to Oshawa.
Oshawa.
Holy, that is a fucking culture shock.
yeah.
I like that, man. So what happened from there? You were doing the soccer thing?
I was doing soccer, yeah, and I tore my MCL. Yeah, but like even before that, a little bit too. Like I was starting to get more into like fashion and music and just all that on the whole. So then like when the injury happened, then I fully dived in and been loving it ever since.
Okay, what kind of music were you doing like when you started out?
I was always rap, to be honest. Like my boy, he kind of makes like alternate music. I would say like um Kid Leroy kind of sings. So I was kind of like managing him. That's how I start. I was like, yo, you're hard, because the first song he ever did 15K like streams on SoundCloud.
Okay.
And we were like, what? So then I was like, I can manage you and help you. I'm gonna promote you. So then from there I started like making music myself, more on like just I would say like G Herbo type beats. Then I really got into like really rapping. So I'd say like Drake and like Dave Santan bars. And then from there just been growing.
Very cool, bro. You touched on the SoundCloud. I was a big SoundCloud guy as well. Was that scene popping in Barbados?
Not really, to be honest. Like that's why it was so shocking to us. Like there wasn't really any like music scene, as I say, other than like soca or dance. So like he was just making it for fun. Like he didn't really care too much. He was just having fun. But he just happened to put it up. And I remember we included this like interview in part of the song, and it was like popping online kinda. So then when he posted, it started like doing numbers. We were blown away, and then we dove right in. But Barbados, I would say probably like out of those 15K, about 10 people from Barbados actually knows the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's got room to grow. Let's say that.
Sure.
I love it. So you were managing him at first. How did you like that lifestyle?
To be honest, to this day, I still have like a record label I'm trying to start. So like, that's definitely part of the dream. But I just love the making music side more of it. But like, I would say like later down, I definitely want to get like fully into that. But I'm always down to like help anyone I could help. Not saying like obviously I know everything, but anything I know, definitely welcome to share.
I rate that. And is that Satin
Satin,
Records?
yeah, Satin Records, yeah.
I fuck with that. What's the inspiration behind that?
Satin a whole, cause like as I mentioned, the clothing too. Like I'm in a clothing group. Like it's like a few of us is mainly three of us, but then we have others that help. But yeah, the group is called Satin, it's a clothing brand, and then like so I just started Satin Records from there. Yeah.
Okay, I fuck with that. I like a lot of the like younger artists right now. They're on that fashion shit heavy
Yeah,
too, and I fuck with that because it's like you're expanding your.
exactly. Like, there's not only one thing. Like, I would say your luck is a big thing, and when you're making music, so like, being hands on with it definitely helps.
Absolutely right, bro. So when you were managing him, was there something that clicked in you where it's like, fuck it, I want to make my own music?
Um, I wouldn't say necessarily click because like, when I was managing him, I was also making music too, just not as much as him. So it was a more of a like I was taking it relaxed, even though he was relaxed too. I was just like more laid back. Then I would say like I started to make songs that people were like, when I showed my friends, they're like, this is good. So then it started to motivate me to make it a little bit more serious, a little bit more serious. Then yeah,
Okay, very cool. And when you kind of dropped it, what was the feedback you were
I
getting?
was it's good because like we first we did a pop up shop for the clothes. So I
Okay.
was into 20. We did a pop up shop for the clothes. Then we shot like a just like a pretend video for one of the songs me and my guy made, and then everyone was like, "Nah, let's shoot a real video for real." So then literally like a few weeks after we shot a video and we dropped it, and then I feel like everybody was like, cause it was almost like a new thing. We teased the song on uh on the clothing thriller, and I was like, "What's the song? What's the song? Who's this rapping?" Cause we didn't drop under our own names. It was like under a group name called Tommy Douglas.
I
So like
saw that.
no one knew who Tommy Douglas was too. So that was also part of the whole thing. So they were like, who's these guys? Who's these guys? And then we dropped obviously we show our face in the video. So then yeah.
Very cool. That's facts. I saw on your YouTube your first like 10 videos on Satin. The Satin channel
Yeah,
is
it's
Tommy
all Tommy
Douglas.
Douglas here.
Interesting, bro.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
To be honest, I don't really know. I feel like more is on kind of being like a little like scared or nervous to drop. Like obviously I was saying that there's not really a music or like a rap scene in Barbados. So like I don't. We weren't really confident to just out and go. I'm a rapper.
Sure.
So taking an alias on the Tommy Douglas was a little easier.
I like that. That's an interesting point you make because like making music and making art and all that and actually
Have you
releasing
seen
it
it
is
different things?
different, bro. That's a
Yeah,
I like that you put that because even I've dealt with that too, where it's
yeah.
like, oh man, like maybe a little nervous
You're
of what
nervous
people
to
think.
post. Yeah.
You feel like you kind of got over that?
Yeah, 100%. I'm so far past that, but I feel like that just comes with time too, cause like I've been doing it for a few years now. So like I be posting and forgetting I even post. Like I don't really even think about it at all. Usually when I first used to post, I used to post and then I just be like checking my phone or like turn off my notifications so I can't see anything. No, I'm chill. I really be stressing.
You're right, bro. You're absolutely right. It does come with just growing in
Yeah.
time. Cause that it's a sick thing. It's like a freeing thing. No one really gives a fuck that
Yeah,
much, you
at
know?
all.
It's like
At
sometimes you're like,
all.
oh man, no one's watching my shit, but also who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
Like you
like
just keep
no
going.
one's really studying. Only you are thinking about that. So
Exactly,
yeah.
man. I love that. And did you feel like you were starting to develop like a fan base
Oh
step by
yeah, I
step?
feel like cause no, like I look at even though still I still look at like all of my numbers a lot and stuff, and I feel like I'm constantly getting like a good set of streams and like people are watching my content. It shocks me every now and then again still, cause like I posted up. I'm doing a song a week every week on SoundCloud right now, and I post up like votes for the people to vote with song, and like, I be getting so much votes. I was like, damn, like I didn't know much people would even tap votes, so it be shocking me still.
That's a smart thing that you're doing a song a week, man.
Yeah.
Cause yo, the consistency is necessary.
100%. That's the biggest thing to me, in my opinion. Like, you could be making the greatest music, and don't get me wrong, you could get lucky and drop one song and it changes your life. But like, more than no, you gotta like keep putting in the work. You gotta keep putting because people gonna see that one song and then, oh, I love this, but then they're gonna be like, what's next? What's next? No, like you only be the new thing for especially nowadays. I feel like you're the new thing for a short and shorter period of time. So like, in a week, they wanna know. Wait, so you have any other music? It's mad.
I like that you have that mentality, bro. Something I see with a lot of young artists is they, for example, like they love Playboy Cardi, so they think they could
Yeah.
like drop like Playboy Cardi, bro. You're not
Nah,
there yet.
nah, you definitely not. And I feel like he he had to work his way to that. He was never like that at the beginning.
No.
Like he was grinding, and then he got to a level. Now he can do that. He could just post a song in 3 years and not say anything, and it's gonna do numbers because he's Playboy Cardi.
Exactly right. But yeah, you're 100% right. He was in that SoundCloud era. He was
Exactly,
heavy in
like
that
he's
shit.
dropping, leaking songs, going crazy.
Good for you, bro. I'm glad that you're on that mentality. I think that also shows like you're serious about this shit. Like you want to put the time in, you want to put that effort in. That's a big thing, man.
100%. I think that's like again with consistency is the hard work. Like that's the biggest thing. Like again, the talent. You could be the most talented person in the world. You still got to put in that work. And I feel like with the work, it's gonna come the success. 100%.
Absolutely right, bro. It's not easy out here, and it shouldn't be.
No,
You got to just keep working.
100%.
So, yo, we actually linked up because of a mutual friend of ours. Shout out to Marv from
Yeah,
Rhozeland.
my guy, my
Shout-
producer.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the whole Rhozeland team. I fuck with them heavy. How did you link up with them?
I think yeah, I shot a video in Rhozeland, like back in like 2023, I think. I shot a video and then I just met Marv that same night and he invited me to an event they had, and I just went to. I'm pretty sure, like none of them at the event like you were giving away something like I remember
Was it in the
hearing.
wintertime?
Yeah,
I was at that fucking event, bro. That's so
That's
funny.
crazy. But yeah, cause I remember hearing like your brand, like the Vigilante.
You heard that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I was like, yeah. But after that, yeah, I just went to the event and then I met Marv some more. And then I went one studio session, and ever since we've been locked in.
That's good, man. I fuck with what they do because it's like a hub for the city kind
Yeah, to
of.
bring people together, which is the best thing.
Real shit. You feel like that building your network has helped you out as well?
Yeah, 100%. Cause personally, I'm not the biggest like sociable person. Like I'm not gonna like go like I usually wouldn't go to any events like that to be honest, but only because like Marv personally invited me, I was like, man, I'm gonna go. And then eventually I realized like I gotta be going to these sort of events because you meet great people all the time. I met so many great people from those events, so I realized that's a big part of it too. Because you gotta meet people, you gotta know people to get certain places.
Shout out to the streets, man. We're outside Lakeshore
outside.
Boulevard, bro. Facts. And you know what's cool about those types of events? You're only going there if you're a certain type of person.
Exactly.
It's not like a bar where someone can just stumble in. Like you're
Yeah.
going because you know what it is.
Yes, music.
Yeah.
Is, the industry that you want to be a part of.
Exactly. I like that you guys linked up, and also I saw that you shot a couple videos. I saw the door. Like it's a very
Yeah.
famous door on College Street. There, I saw you did a video right in that little porch.
Yeah, no, that's crazy too. Cause that video lined up because I had the outfit I was wearing. I had decided like I wanted to wear this hoodie with this yellow thing, and I was like, me and cause they shot that video too. Rhozeland shot the whole video,
Yep.
so I was just like, I don't really know exactly, but I don't want anything like too crazy. And then I was like, oh, outside they literally just put on the yellow thing because they were doing over the next side, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. Let me shot it.
There we go, man. I always enjoy those types of videos too, because it's like it's natural. Like
Natural,
it's
that's what
not
I'm saying.
too
Like too like put up.
nah
Just went outside and shot that.
fire, bro. You just dropped a project not too long ago.
Yeah.
Fuck, now I'm blanking on the name.
Why always us?
Why always us? I checked it out. You have a song on there. What is 7 a.m. on College Street?
Yeah.
I fucked with that one. You got a lot of with Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta, yeah, he's on the whole project.
I like that name. Obviously, that's a famous actor.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that project, bro.
First shout out my guy Ray Liotta. Like he's the one I was talking about. He's the one I was doing the music
Ah,
first.
okay.
Yeah, he was doing the music first, and I was helping him. But yeah, he was also like he's really into fashion, so he has like a few fashion brands. He's doing this thing in Barbados, man. But yeah, me and him.
That's the homie you came to Canada with?
No.
No, that's a different
Yeah,
homie.
he
Okay.
never came to Canada. He's still in Barbados.
Oh
right now.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we recorded that project in Canada because he came here. We had a pop up for the Satin, the brand again. We had a pop up shop, and he's part of Satin, so he came up. And then in that he was here for 3 weeks. We recorded the whole project.
Hard.
Yeah, so me and him, we've been making music together forever. Like the first song I was on, that's his first ever song. He was on mine, so we just been making music forever. That's my dog for real. He just came here for 3 weeks, and I was like, let's just lock in for a project. He was like, yeah. So we just made like 10, 12 songs in like 3 weeks. Picked the best. I rolled it out.
Fire, bro.
Yeah.
You happy with the final project?
Yeah, we loved it. All my boys loved it. Like everyone's loving it, and I feel like it got a lot of love back home in Barbados, especially. So I feel like it's doing good. Same 7 p.m. on College Street. Everyone really like
That's
fucks
a
with that
banger.
one. Yeah. So I really love the feedback, and I love how it's doing on the streaming and stuff. So from just keep going from here.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah.
Good for you. And I know you've had other projects. You had the painting pictures
Pictures, yeah.
project. We were talking a bit. You said painting's like a big thing for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I really like art on the whole. Like, I did that through my whole school life. Like in an ideal world, I probably would have become an artist, like a painter, a sculptor, or something like that. But yeah, I really just like painting. I just like what it means too, cause like to me, painting pictures is just like making memories and just like making your own path, like painting your own picture, that deciding what you want to do with your own life. So yeah,
I like that you're still active with the painting.
yeah,
Good,
hundred
bro.
percent.
That's one thing I love about art as well, where it's like you don't need to have any real like background in it. Like you could just do
You could
it.
just
Like
do it,
there's
yeah.
no rules with it.
No rules to anything.
I love
Just
that.
just live like just get a art pad and enjoy whatever comes to your mind. Have fun.
Absolutely, bro. I like your style, man. One thing I respect about you that again, I don't mean to criticize people, but I do see with like a lot of young artists where they only focus on like the rap side of it.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like, fuck, bro, you're a person too.
yeah,
Like you
like,
can
exactly.
develop in other ways.
Yeah,
I like that you do that, man.
yeah. Cause I feel like a lot of rappers today forget that like you gotta like people obviously they wanna listen to your music, but they wanna know who you are too. Like you're not on Playboy's Cardi level, so like you're not icon yet. Like people are not looking at you and just so like you gotta show them the side that like, okay, I like his music, but why should I like him too? Like so I feel like and that's why you build real fans in my opinion. Cause if they like your music but they also like you, they might not like one song you drop, but they're gonna still fuck with you because they like you as a person.
That's a great point, bro. There's quite a few artists where I'm like, yeah, their music's cool, but I fuck with them as
Exactly.
people.
So like you're gonna check out their music when it drops and stuff because you fuck with them.
I like that, man. That's big facts. So, yo, when you came over for the first time, what was it like kind of getting used to like the Toronto culture? Because Toronto and Barbados, there's a connection, I
Yeah,
know, but it's still different
different. Yeah.
places.
To be honest, it was kind of like crazy to me, like looking back, cause again, I feel like any moment I was just obviously just living, but like looking back, just like so much things used to like shock me and just, but like I always find it like a pleasant shock. Like I always used to be like surprised for the bad. I was like, damn, that's crazy, but that's cool. So I always find it cool like to just learn new things about Canada. But as you said too, like I feel like the Toronto and the Caribbean has a good connection. So I feel like it was new, but it was also still kind of familiar. So give me that good blend of something new with a taste of home.
100%. I feel like Toronto might be the biggest like Caribbean
A
city
hundred
that's
percent,
not Caribbean.
100%. I 100% agree by
Yeah.
far.
Fucking huge influence out
That
here.
is it's crazy to me. Like that is the one thing that blew my mind too. I know people always used to say it, but when I actually came to the city and see how much like it was influenced by like Caribbean culture, I was like, damn, it's crazy.
You're absolutely right, bro. Did you have you checked out Caravana or
A
anything like
hundred
that?
percent.
Yeah.
Every year since I came, I've been.
You fuck with it?
Yeah, I always go every time, chill on the side. I'm not big. I'm not gonna jump or anything or be in the
Yeah,
actual
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
not me. But I always go. I always like enjoy the vibes around Carabana, the parties around Carabana. 100%.
Love it, bro. What are your thoughts on the Toronto music?
Like when I first got to Canada, that was when I feel like Presso was like no, he was no like bussing and like I don't know if his name, Robin Banks.
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
2016,
2016,
17,
17.
yeah,
Yeah, so
Robin
like
Banks, Casper.
yeah, so to be honest, I really loved it to be honest. Like, and I was happy that I get a show. Like, I was showing all of my guys back home too. Like, when I was in that age, I was big on like putting people onto music. Like, that was one of my things. So like, when I found all of the different music from Toronto, I was like, damn, like it's so hard. I was just putting on people.
That was probably is my favorite time in Toronto
Yes,
music.
I feel like a lot of people say that. So I was just blessed that I come at that exact moment. To be honest.
That whole era too. That was also the SoundCloud time.
Yeah,
Like that was a
exactly.
fucking fire time in music,
Hundred
bro.
percent.
I don't mean to sound like an old man, but I miss those days a bit. That was good shit. What do you listen to these days?
I feel like I listen to like a few new Toronto artists too, but like I'm not heavy into like I feel like new wave is kind of like I would say influenced by like maybe like Yeet, Playboy Cardi, and those aren't my like my most favorite artists. So like I don't listen to a lot of new Toronto artists that much. So I would say I listen to recently I've been listening to a lot of Benny the Butcher.
Mm.
I listen to a lot of Drake. But that's the thing.
Actually heard some Griselda influence in your music.
Yeah.
There's a couple songs I was listening to where the beat was like kind of New York
Yeah,
style.
exactly.
I
Yeah.
fucked with it. Even kind of like that ASAP Rocky early
Nah,
type shit.
big influence for sure. A$AP Rocky. Like I feel like he's one of like first artists I personally got into myself, and like he was like looked like me, so I was like,
True.
but to this day I get A$AP Rocky. Like when people like A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott look alike, so
There you go.
I always thought that like they were cool, so I was heavy into Rocky.
I always fuck with them too, man. I think Rocky's one of the pioneers of the fashion rap shit.
100%. That's me.
Yeah.
So 100% I agree. Rocky, Joey Badass too for me. Like people like I don't know how to say it, but like I would say bars. Like
Hmm.
when like people are rapping like got substance to what they're saying, I feel like that be hitting me, and that's what I try to make most of the time.
I like that, bro. I think that's you can clearly tell when someone's making music to just catch a trend,
Yeah,
follow a
correct,
trend, and you can clearly tell when someone's making music because that's what they want to make.
correct, 100%.
So I like that you stick to what you want to
I
do.
appreciate that so much, 100%.
It's you can see through that shit,
Yeah,
man.
cause I feel like I don't know, like I feel doing something you gotta be doing it because you love it. Like and that's how I look at things. Like I wouldn't be doing music if I didn't really want to do music, cause I could be doing something else I really want to do.
Exactly. Exactly right. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah,
And I do think that is happening now, bro, where it's like, oh, I want to just get popular. So how
yeah,
do I do that? Make music.
make music.
Ah,
Yeah,
I don't really
and
fuck
like
with that.
again, it works though sometimes. Don't get me wrong. So like
Temporarily.
yeah, that's the thing though. 100% to me is always gonna be temporarily. Like you can't not love something and do it like that, unless you grow to love it. But it's still gonna be hard to me because you're gonna get figured out.
You're gonna get figured out, bro. That's some of the most important shit I've ever learned. Where like, however far you go, you gotta do it. You're being
Being
yourself,
yourself,
because
100%.
that way you did it. You earned
Yeah.
that shit.
I literally like just yesterday one of the songs I recorded, word for word, the bar was like, "What you doing anything if you don't love it? Like, why are you gonna sit and do music if you don't like? You could really be doing what you love. So why do something you don't?
Well put,
Yeah,
bro. I fuck with that. Are you a film guy as well? I kind of get a vibe from you that you enjoy a
yeah.
good film.
Like my boy Ray Liotta, he's a huge film guy.
I kind of got that from his name, you know.
So like me and like that's one of the things we got in common. So we always used to be like talking about movies and stuff. But he's way more.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely like a devil and dabble for sure. I love movies. It's what I do in my free time 99% of the time.
It's good, bro. I'm a big fan of. We've touched on it already, but like the versatility of liking different
Liking
shit,
different things.
trying
Yeah.
different shit. You have to, bro.
Yeah, cause like I feel like when you look at it too, like all things come back to like what you really love to, cause rap, like rap always talks about like rappers always talking about different TV shows. Rappers always want to be like the big actors on the screen. Like you know, much rappers mention what's his name Tony Montana, his real name
Pacino, Al
Pacino,
Pacino.
yeah, like so I feel it's one and the other, and I just feel like I just say like if you love one thing, there's gonna be things that related to that you love.
You're absolutely right, man. Because yo, music really should be kind of painting a picture
A
to
whole
the
picture, yeah.
audience. You know, I fuck with that. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, 100. I got a song named Paid in Pictures.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I checked that one out
Yeah.
too, man. I love it, bro. What's your plans for like the rest of the year? We're kind of approaching that year
Coaching
end.
fourth quarter. Yeah. I was planning a small EP, but like I've been making so much music. I'm thinking about turning in it to like a bigger project, like an album, a mixtape. Life's surreal.
Life's surreal.
First time on camera said it, but that's my next project, Life's surreal, and I wanna like dive into like surreal because I've really been loving like surrealism art
Hmm.
as of recent. Like me and my boys really would have been talking about it. Like I just love that, and I just feel like the name Life Surreal has like a lot of meaning because again it's to do with the surrealism, but Like life's crazy. Like life's anything. Life could be one thing. Life could be everything at one time. So life's surreal is my next. But for Satin too, we got like so much crazy stuff because I'm going home, Barbados for the next few months, and we have a planning a cipher in Barbados. We have a pop up shop. We have a party at our guest house that we're having. So it's a movie in December.
That sounds like a fucking movie, bro. Do you kind of feel like you're building a bit of a pipeline, Toronto to Barbados? Like,
Yeah, that's the our main goal to be honest. Like we're trying to put Barbados on the map while like still making waves in Toronto and showing like both sides. So showing people from Barbados the life in Toronto, showing people from Toronto the life in Barbados, and showing that it is similar. And there are also differences, but similarities big.
I really enjoy that, bro. I've got a similar mentality on that because I'm from here, but and I love this city,
Yeah,
but also I love the world. You
yeah,
know, there's
hundred
other
percent.
sick
Yeah.
places, so it's like, do you just have to be in one place? I don't think so.
Bro, I love that you said that, man. Like, I literally, like, recently, too, because I've been telling, like, a lot of people ask me, like, what's my plans? Like, I don't really, like, want to live one place. I want to live so many different places. I want to travel. I just want to, like, just be, like, this, the world is big, man. Huge. I mean, we only got less than 100 years.
Nothing is guaranteed to
Nothing
us,
is
bro.
guaranteed. So, I just want to travel the world. As you said, I want to live one place, whole world.
100. I'm completely with you, man. Because you know what? At the end of the day, why not just have fun with this shit? Have adventure, like
Adventure.
wander around, bro.
Exactly. Like, there's so many things to see. Like, imagine all the new things you see in Toronto every day, and then times that by a million in the whole world. Like it's crazy, and that's what like Loki Toronto made me see too. Like when I left Barbados, because before I left and I came to Toronto, I traveled like a few times, but like it was just like for a week to like Miami, just a shop or something. So it was never really major, but like coming to a whole different city and living and seeing like different cultures and stuff. It's just like, damn. And this is a culture similar to back home. Imagine like a completely different cultures. So
I'm with you, bro. I'm in that same type of mentality too of like fuck it. And also why limit yourself ever? You
ever,
know? You
yeah,
can do what you really put your mind to.
you could do anything in this world, man. 100%.
I rate it, bro. Are you having any thoughts specifically on specific places you would think about living?
Yeah, cause my girl lives in England.
Oh, lit.
Yeah,
I could
so
definitely see you out
a
there,
hundred
man.
percent. Cause London to me too, cause I've been over there a few times now. London is kind of very similar to Toronto too. People say it's just
Very.
like the Caribbean. So like, that's another place I would love to go and visit and live. To be honest, like I feel like the culture it gives off the same thing, and like I'm really big into soccer too. So like, football is a big thing in England. So I feel like me and England would mesh amazing.
I definitely could see you in the UK, bro. 100%. You know what? We skipped over the soccer a bit. One thing I want to ask you, bro, like you when you tore up your knee and you went in a different direction, how did you deal with that? Because I've heard other athletes say that before and it's a tough
Yeah.
thing.
To be honest, like I say like no, maybe it's becoming a big thing, which it should be. Like I feel like it is a big thing though, because like imagine your whole life you focused on one thing, like nothing else. I mean for like years you focused on one thing, and then just one day you can't do it anymore. Like you know for sure, cause I feel like when you have like different sort of dreams, like maybe you want to be a doctor or like a dentist, like that could forever be your dream, cause like at 60 you could still be a doctor. You can't be a soccer player at 60,
No.
so like you got very limited. So like your dreams are 100% shut off. So I feel like it's kind of tough, but like I feel like music found me like the perfect time. I feel like that was exactly why it found me. To be honest, I feel like it was never meant to be. So I feel like most of the time, like your life is going on. You got your own free will, obviously, but like you got a destiny too in your life. So I feel like in soccer, like I really loved it. I want to do it, but I feel like it was just never for me. I was never getting the luck in certain places where I feel like I get in music or other people get in soccer because maybe that's what they're meant to do.
That's a awesome, awesome way to look at it, bro.
Yeah, but to be honest, I feel like I have my friends too. Like again, I'm not the first at all. Cause coming from Barbados, like I think we maybe have like no, we got a few, but like I said, bar the last 10 years, we probably had like one ever professional soccer player. So like that's a dream that a lot of kids in Barbados have and completely get shots off. Like I got a few friends that to me 100% should have if they were born anywhere else in the world, we would have made it.
Mm.
Being from Barbados is tough. So
Is it just because there's not a lot of eyes on Barbados?
that and like resources and like just the eyes and resources. To be honest, I feel like like you don't have a lot of money to like invest into like early like training or like serious training because like there's kids that
The
outside.
dog, the dog, the dog's putting on for Barbados, man.
Yeah,
Let's fucking get it. Again, outside, bro. Versatile
we're
vigilante shit.
outside, man. But yeah, I feel like there's not a lot of people that are like have like major chances. Like there's no professional teams in Barbados
Okay.
or the Caribbean really. So like you have to leave, and not much people could leave too, because not much people want to leave either. Like not everyone wants to like get up and leave their whole family and everything they know.
Right.
So you can't really chase like I would say sports dreams, like soccer dreams in Barbados. So I would say that gave me some comfort too, knowing that like a lot of people also dealt with what I dealt with. So yeah,
It's a good mentality, man. I really respect someone that okay, this happened, but let's keep going.
yeah,
You
hundred
know,
percent.
and I think for a young person, old person, anyone can relate to that. Of like,
Yeah,
nah, bro, you got other options. There's other things you can do in life.
100%. Cause like it's never done. Like you still have your whole life. You can do anything.
100%, bro. 100%. With the fashion shit, you make your own clothes. You
Yeah,
yeah,
we made like Satin. That's
yeah.
our brand. We have like we've been operating since like 2017, 2018. We were in Barbados obviously at first, 'cause that's when we all were. But then when I moved out here, and then a year after, my other boy moved out here. We've been operating in Canada so far, and we had like great pop up shops here, like sold out everything. So yeah, it's been going great. We make like a whole like different things, but we try to always keep it like still true to ourselves. Like we're from the Caribbean too, so like we obviously we're gonna make like other stuff, but we're from Caribbean, so we know we're shirts, we wear a lot of shirts, we wear short pants,
Sure.
like we wear like tank tops, so we still keep it home, but yeah,
Good for you, bro. Where's that name come from, too? The satin.
it's crazy. Like one night cause we were making some music and then we came up with the clothing idea, and to us the clothing was more accessible, so we were like, okay, let's get serious on making the clothes. So then we were just on the call and we were brainstorming, and I literally had my durag wrapper, and it literally is more durag satin material, and I was like, what about satin? And I was like, yo, that's so hard. Satin was born.
Yo, the do rag was
Shout out to that durag.
the
Even though
shout out to that do rag, man. That's fucking awesome. That's a good name, bro. I like it. It fits.
it fits, yeah, it fits perfect. So that's why we never changed it since the first day. Never went back on it. We built so much things off because our slogan is the smoothest to do it. Goes with satin.
Smooth like satin, bro. I fuck
Correct.
with that heavy. I fuck with that heavy. Do you see with the brand like do you feel like you'd maybe sign artists or like shit like that?
Yeah, like we in the city too. Like we've been getting like we got our clothes like certain like up and coming rappers. We give them a lot of clothes, but obviously we're still like up and coming. But when we get to a certain point, we want to be able to like sponsor a whole rapper. So like, say he has a show and he has like a few artists and his DJ. Everyone's gonna be decked out in satin. Like we're gonna have satin all giving out in the crowds. So like that was our eventual goal. But right now we just keep our certain artists, a few artists that we mess with, in the latest satin.
Hard, man. I could see I see a lot of potential with it, man.
Appreciate it. Like I think we can go really really big with satin, man. Like cause in our home in Barbados, I feel like we're like on. I would say we are like the pinnacle of clothing brands in Bar. I mean that sounds a little cocky, but in Barbados, I feel like we put on a wave. Like before us, it had brands, yeah, but like no one was really like. I wouldn't say no, like young people were really like doing it. We were like 16 and 17, 18, starting our clothing brands. So yeah,
It sounds to me like just Barbados just needs that pioneer, bro,
yeah,
and I think you can definitely be that.
yeah. I feel like that's our goal, and I feel like we're making major steps to that. This year, everything's just been going like crazy. Like it's been going up, but this year it's been going straight up a lot. So like we're just keeping that work foot on the gas, keep working, cause consistency and hard work. That's all it is.
You're absolutely right, bro. Keep that foot on the gas. That's a good way to put it, man. And yo, one question I like to ask artists too. You ever see a time where maybe you take a bit of a step back from like, let's say, you know what, I want to focus on living my life before like making music, and
Yeah.
go maybe going back to it a little later. Do you ever see something like that?
To be honest, I always think about it, but I don't know, cause it's like one day I'll be like, yeah, but then like next day I'll be like, nah, but I actually loved it. Like,
Yeah,
I love music so much. I'm having so much fun. Like, how could I ever think about that? And next day I might be like, man, I don't mind. I would take a little break. So it's always back and forth, but I feel like that back and forth is caused by me just loving it so much. So I don't think right now, not really. I don't really think about it.
and yo, you know what though? That's probably the best way to be too. Just like, how do I feel today?
Yeah, exactly. That's a hundred
That's it.
percent. Like, if I feel today I might not want to do it, then don't have to force myself to do it. Tomorrow I might love it. So,
Exactly, man. Love it, bro. I really enjoyed this
yeah, same
conversation.
to be
This is
honest. Yeah.
fucking awesome, bro. Is there anything that we didn't touch on though that you wanted to talk about? Any topics, things to promote?
Not really to be honest. Like I just saying like Satin for the end of the year, we have like a lot of stuff coming. We got I just say we got a pop up shop, we having a cipher, we have this art gallery we're putting on. So we're
In
doing a lot in
Barbados or Toronto?
Barbados.
Oh, fire.
Yeah, because we're all going back home for a little bit, so trying to make some waves back home. And then, as I say, I have a project coming out, Life Surreal. I don't know when yet, but I'm making some waves on it. So yeah,
Good for you, bro. I feel like I gotta make a trip to Barbados, bro. We
bro,
gotta do some work
a
out
hundred
there.
percent. If you come now, I get you interviews. I get to parties,
I'm down.
girls. Maybe I don't know your
Let's fucking
situation.
get it, bro.
Yeah,
We're versatile, man. We
first appreciate.
yo appreciate you, my guy. What's your IG?
Lex Carter 1_. On
Follow the
all
homie,
social
man.
medias, yeah.
Follow the homie. Shout out Lex. Shout out Satin Records. Shout out Los Ninos Santos taking the behind the
Yeah, shout
scenes
out
for us.
Luminos.
Hell fucking yeah, bro. Versatile Vigilante, Lex Carter. Like, comment, subscribe. We're fucking out here, bro.